Hello and welcome to Live in the Salon with Benita and Rita. I am Benita.
And I'm Rita.
And we're excited to be back here at the Culture Mix Studios. Today, y'all, we have an audience. And Rita,
yes,
we got a man in the building. We have a man in the building. So I'm excited.
First of many, I'm going to say.
Yes, we're going to get some more.
Not the last.
I am excited to introduce him because he is a friend from when I was an infant. Yes, we were just babies.
Right.
And so he has birthed his baby, Marion America.
Correct.
My friend, Jeremy Nelson. Jeremy, welcome to the Culture Mix
Thanks for
Studio.
having me. I appreciate it.
Yes.
All the way up from where?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, to Richmond. Thank you.
I used to live here, though.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I
we
lived here
met.
for a
All
long
right.
time. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
got
he
it,
was
got
my
it.
manager.
So it's good to be back home.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
So we are talking about this dating platform that you have. And it's not a dating platform, it's a courting platform. Okay?
Very different.
All right, ladies? It's a courting platform. So tell me the difference between a dating platform and a courting platform.
All right. The difference, as I see it, a dating platform is where you go to hook up.
Okay.
Where you go for short-term relationships, which is what exists in the marketplace right now. My vision was to create a space that was conducive from the get-go for long-term relationships. From you signed up, you understood this is a serious site for serious people looking for serious relationships.
Okay.
And that was the genesis of the whole idea, because I saw a lot of people struggling with forming meaningful relationships on these other dating websites, because I believe they weren't designed to facilitate long-term relationships. Culture of being able to swipe through 100 profiles, like 50 profiles in 15 minutes, there's no commitment.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody likes you on one of these swipes, you're asking yourself the question, are they bored or do they really like you? I said, no, there's got to be a better one.
That's a good.
Yes,
I can see it. I've been bored a lot.
Exactly. So you don't know when somebody sends you a like, are they serious or they're bored?
Yeah, that's something to do.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, when I've moved to 2 different cities in the last 7 years,
Okay.
and I would go to dating sites first to meet people. And I wasn't interested in a long-term relationship. It was just a good way to meet some new people. So I hear you.
Right. And for more backstory, this originally started as being Marry Black America. That was the original idea and the concept behind it. Once I started to develop that concept, I realized that social media did not like race-specific types of content. It was very difficult. The YouTubes of the world, the Facebooks of the
Or
world.
you getting kicked off or like
Yeah.
warning messages and stuff like that.
Not getting kicked off, but they're reluctant to embrace.
The word black, for example.
Right. And it's not just, it wasn't just Black
Yeah, no,
America.
I
It was,
get it.
yeah, it was all kinds of sites dedicated to the Black experience. I mean, it was very difficult to get traction.
Yeah.
I mean, with the Black Lives Matters and this whole thing going on, and Facebook used to have an algorithm where you could actually target, Black people, but
Right.
that went away. So I said, okay, all right, I need to fall back, I need to regroup, I need to rethink this, and that's when it morphed into Marry America. The concept is the same. It's just not Marry Black America anymore. It's Marry America.
Jeremy, I want to go a little bit further into the courting because that's my word.
Sure.
I'm old enough to love that word. So what is the difference between, what is courting? What do you see courting as? Because I don't even know if you
I see courting as being very intentional.
Okay.
All right. You see somebody, you like somebody, you make the effort to court that individual. In the culture that we're operating in now, you see somebody, you like somebody, you want to hook up with somebody. You don't want to make investment. You just want to get to whatever objective you're trying to achieve.
Ooh, that's good.
And
That's
in
good,
this
though.
country and in this culture, that objective is hardly marriage. Right? I mean, that's secondary and down the road, if at all. So it's all about moving the conversation from hooking up or short-term relationships into a legit relationship with the intent of marriage.
So how do you make that happen?
Well,
How does that happen?
Okay. The way we intend to make it happen,
Are you married?
yes.
Okay.
40 years next year.
Okay. Well, you should know something, right?
Oh, I know a whole lot of
Yeah.
something. I know.
We all gonna listen to you.
I know a whole lot of
Yes.
some things.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I decided that one of the premier features was to limit the number of people any one person could like in any 30 days. And that number has been limited to 5. Now, what does that do for you, Rita? If somebody sends you a like, you know that you're no more than one of 5 people that got a like,
That's good.
right? So you're going to more carefully evaluate that profile and say, okay, this guy clearly likes me because I'm one of 5. Furthermore, you know that if you accept that like, it's going to cost him a credit, it's going to cost you a credit. So there's a financial investment
Got it.
in him sending that like. Because if you accept it, it just costs him money and it's going to cost you money. So right away, you know this is a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thirdly, he sends you a request, a like request, or match request. If you believe you're one of 50 match requests, and you look at his profile, well, he's not quite what I'm looking for, I'll pass. When you know you're one of 5, he may not tick all your boxes. So you're going to be willing to overlook what you might otherwise not have overlooked. Because you're going to know this guy is vested in me.
Right.
He wants to be invested in me.
Right.
So I mean, he may be a little bit shorter than you would like. He may be a little bit slimmer than you would like. He may be a little bit younger than any number of variables. But you're going to more carefully consider that profile because you know he's invested in you. Okay, and that starts the relationship off at a completely
Very
different-
authentic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So when
That's
you
good.
hit that match, I want to match with you, he knows that you similarly, having committed financial resources to matching with him,
Correct.
you're going to take this a little bit more seriously.
That's good.
So that was the whole initial intent.
How did you get to that concept right there? Did you interview people? How'd you do this? Because you're smiling.
No,
Did you
Not
think
an
about this
interview.
on your own or what?
not in interview people. I mean, I would say it was a outgrowth of, backyard barbecues. You're talking to people who are dating
Yeah.
and they're expressing their
true.
frustrations.
Yeah.
Thinking, oh my gosh, the dating pool is trash, this, that, and the other.
Mm.
I mean, I can't meet any nice guys.
All those things.
I said, all of those things going. I said, okay. I mean, in this day and age, dating apps really are the only way to go. You're not gonna find that guy at a backyard barbecue.
Right.
Does it happen? Yes. What are the odds? Not good. All right. So we have to be. We are in the age of.
I don't eat meat, so I'm not even going.
Okay. All right. You're gonna go.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So how are you gonna meet that?
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean? It's not gonna happen.
Mhm.
So so the reality of it is the only way to really meet people is indeed online. You will always have the exceptions.
Alright.
You can always go to Kroger, but
I love Kroger. Where should I go in the tomato
you
section?
can always go to Home Depot.
No,
But guess what?
I go to political fundraisers.
Right. I like
That's not
those
a bad
too.
move.
Yeah, I like those too.
That's not a
I
bad
don't
move.
even know who's running, but I'm here.
Absolutely. Because it's a certain type of guy.
You had me at the political.
That's not a bad strategy.
Yeah.
Because
It's
the
a certain type of man who's there.
Exactly. You have to go where these guys are. The problem is most of these guys are going to be already married.
That's true.
Already
They are the
in
coolest
relationship.
ones I've found.
I mean, they're the ones who have the resources, the time, to attend.
To give some money.
Exactly.
Right.
Because they're invested. That's true.
Yes. I mean, they have something to protect. So they're going to be at these political fundraisers. So they're not available to you. The trick is to find the guys who are available to you.
Right.
And the only way
And
to do
similar interests too.
it, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, because that does matter. I mean, when it comes to partner selection is, in my opinion, the number one top 10, 75% of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get partner selection right, because if you don't, you're going to pay the price for it. I mean, you know, that is, you have to understand this person am I dealing with, are they a potentially a long-term good partner for me?
So once I like him,
Yeah.
I'm not giving up a credit.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna cost
You
you
don't
money.
That's a
got five.
lot. I ain't got no 5, and yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
can buy
what's the
more, but
next
gonna
step?
cost you.
What's the next step?
The next step is you start talking, you start communicating,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you start making plans.
So you've interviewed, or not interviewed, but he's filled out the questions,
A
the
profile.
same, the profile, the
Yes.
same as I have.
Exactly.
Okay. And what are you doing in the background?
Making that connection happen, giving you the technology to communicate with each other. I mean, we encourage people to take it offline as quickly as possible.
Good.
You know, I mean, exchange your burner phone numbers. I would never give them, you know, a personal phone number.
Your Google number.
Your Google number, right?
Yeah, give me your Google number.
You know what I mean? You take it offline.
3009 is too much, apparently.
But you don't want him to constantly harass you.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
a video chat, you know, just to make sure that they are who they say they are.
Right, right.
You know what I
right.
mean? Before you go meet them at Starbucks, I mean,
Mhm.
okay, let's do a quick 5-minute, you know, video chat just so I know,
Yeah.
know exactly who I'm.
Got it. So we can match that face
Yes.
with the name. And so
Yes.
much you can learn before.
Really?
Absolutely.
Before you even meet the person physically.
Absolutely.
One of my best relationships started in COVID, where we only talked on the phone for 6 months before we saw each other in person.
Really?
Yeah,
Mhm.
because we were waiting to get the shot, and 2 weeks after the shot, and all that, because we were both taking care of elderly
Right.
family,
sure,
and so we had to be
cautious.
very, very, very
Right.
cautious.
So you had the opportunity to develop a relationship
months.
that was not,
Yep.
you know,
Not based on
oriented-
anything physical.
Right.
So good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Absolutely.
So good, yeah.
So I mean, what we're trying to do is to get the conversation back to real people looking for real relationships. So what we're looking to do is attract what some might call beta men, simp men to the platform, because these guys
Hey,
actually make the
You
best.
said simp man?
Yes,
'Cause
we love
want
simp men.
him.
We absolutely.
Okay, tell us what's a simp man. We love a simp.
That was short for simple or something.
What's a simp, Jeremy?
In this context, we're gonna say nice guys who always finish last.
Okay.
In this context, that is what a simp is.
Okay.
A guy who wants to bend over to make his significant other happy,
Okay.
right? These are the kind of guys that tend to get abused in the real world.
And why? Do you know why? Because I know I do that
Yes.
too. I have some simps who
I
love
absolutely-
me, and I will not go to the simp. Why would I go to the simp?
I absolutely.
We like
Because it was Yonder Van Zant was the one who
I
says,
absolutely
if it's
know
not
that.
hard enough, if it's not hard enough, we don't want them.
Yeah.
We want to fix them.
Women like chaos.
Sound
Women like chaos.
like a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
alcoholic.
That's what
Total
Women like
alcoholic.
chaos. But no, I mean, and this is not a Jeremy thing. This is
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear
You
you.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
20% of the guys get 80% of the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Those 20% of alpha guys,
Mm-hmm.
they get 80% of the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
These girls go into relationships with these alpha guys knowing what the outcome is going to be, but they do it anyway. Why do they do it?
Do we
Ask
think
your
she's
sister.
going to change? Do y'all? We think
Because you like
Vinegar,
it.
we can change her?
You can help yourself.
We like the
He's
crazy.
saying we like crazy.
You like crazy.
That's what the Younger
Yes.
said. We like crazy.
Yes.
I think it's excitement. Maybe not crazy. It's just something exciting.
No, it's crazy.
And
At
we
the end of the day.
It's being protected for a minute. And
Right.
then
Yeah.
wow,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
As we
he's gonna do
develop
to you
these
what he's
skills.
done to everybody else. But for whatever reason, you women just seem to gravitate towards that.
That's lesson number one.
Men. So the
We gravitate.
as you said, won't come to a more confident or
Woman.
independent woman.
That's right.
The alpha man will.
Exactly, and they come with alpha problems.
Yes.
Because he's coming to you, he's coming to her, he's coming to her, and he's coming to her.
And he's not listening to any one of us.
No,
Because he doesn't have to.
exactly.
So it's
Exactly.
chaos that we need to be working on. No. I don't mean chaos we need to be working on, but we need to be aware of the chaos. Cognizant of
And be appreciative
Cognizant of
of
chaos.
guys who are willing to bring you the flowers,
yes.
who are willing to
Yes.
to put your shoes on for you.
With some kind of
Fuck you in.
Too far, too fast.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, you guys were willing to accommodate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, accommodate. You say, hey, hon, can you do X? And he said, sure, babe, no problem.
Huh.
Yes.
Wow. And we're back with Live in the Salon with Benita and Rita and with our guest, Mr. Jeremy Nelson, founder of Marian America. We have a question from our audience, Miss Angie.
Hello there. Thank you for being here. My question for you is, what exactly are we seeing on the profile? You know, I won't say I'm an aficionado in dating sites, but, you know, it's some of the typical things, the age, location, maybe where they're from and some things, education. What other things are on your profile that make it so that when we're looking through this thing, we know this is someone that I'm going to invest one of my credits in?
Well, without going through every single profile question, the profile was designed to extract what we like to consider useful information, actionable information. You know, interest. What do you like to do for fun? Do you want to get married? I mean, you know, do you have kids? You know, it has a section where you can express your own uniqueness. You know, I mean, your own words. You can tell everybody what, you know, you want them to know about you. So we try to make it unique enough so you have enough information to determine whether or not, you know, you want to send this person a match request. Or if you do get a match request from them, do you want to pursue it? You know, because of course, the site does not allow you to engage with people you do not match with.
Right.
So you
Right.
can't
So
see
you're
a
not
profile.
spending a whole lot.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, this site is designed for you to get in, handle your business, and get off. You're not going to get on and start sending messages. That's not how this works. You can only message people that you match with.
And by match, you like them, they like you.
Exactly.
Okay.
He liked you first, right?
Or you could like me first.
Oh, okay.
It goes
I thought it
both
was the women.
No.
The
Okay.
women have to engage first.
No, the women don't have to engage.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
No.
Okay.
No. You can like me.
I've been on this site for a year and nobody like me.
And that is what this is going to reveal. See, I'm glad we're having this conversation because what this site is going to reveal is, do the people that I want to like me actually like me?
That's good.
You see, on the matches of the world,
Yes.
and the Tinders of the world, and the hinges of the world, you don't know if they're liking you just because they can.
Okay.
On
And-
this site,
Go ahead.
you're going to understand the type
What you're
of people,
attracting.
what you are attracting.
Yep. That's it. That's it.
It might be disappointing. It might
Yes.
be frustrating. It might be, oh my gosh, is this the best I can do?
Yeah.
But it's a real world. You may need to change
You can
your
do
profile.
better, but you need to change now. Yeah.
Or you need to recognize
Yeah.
that wherever you thought your bar was, you might
Yeah,
need to step your
yeah.
game down a little
That's
bit.
good. That's good.
Right? So it's going to give you a real world feedback as to what type of guy or girl is interested in me.
Huh.
Maybe I am not as hot as I thought I was. Maybe I'm not as interested as
that.
I thought I was.
So you don't. So then you don't trash the survey.
You trash you.
You try to figure. You know, you come to a coach, and we start working on.
And
Yeah.
that is why
Yeah.
when you get a request that you otherwise might not respond to, you're going to be more careful about evaluating it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to go, okay, this is clearly the type of guy that finds me attractive, appealing. And then you're going to go, hey, you know, I feel like I might be settling, but guess what? I've done a lot of settling to this point, right?
Yes.
So I may want to settle with this one since he genuinely seems to be interested. Because I think every one of us in here have settled to some degree or the other.
Absolutely.
Over and over.
Okay, so this is another new concept.
I don't even know who said that.
It's all of them said.
Over and over.
All of them said. All of them
What it
said.
looks like you.
All of them said.
Yeah.
Because we all have a delusion as to what our true marketplace value is. I mean, we all like to think that we can command, you know, a higher degree.
That's a real world. That's a real world issue, though.
Absolutely.
And we attract
Absolutely.
the energy that we're sending out. And so when we keep getting it's like that's the energy we're sending out, and it's time to regroup. That's really good.
Exactly. So, it's going to force us to fall back and carefully assess. I mean, we may not be as attractive as we think we are. We may not be the high value catch that we think we are. And
But we can be, right?
But absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No question, because, I come from the school of you don't meet a high value person. You meet high value potential
Come on.
that you then realize that
Right,
potential in
right.
that person.
Right. But they have to realize it too. Let me just say that.
But that's where your job comes in. To
No.
help them to realize your potential.
Your job is a coach.
Exactly.
That's your work.
You're meet the
Been there,
guy.
done that.
You should have a line to the street.
Yeah.
That's how this works. I mean, everybody gets online and says, "Hey, I'm not dating a guy unless he's high value." Guess what?
Yeah.
That high value
that's
guy
true.
is going to take you out tonight. He's going to be gone tomorrow. And on to the next.
So we got to date the simp.
No, you got to get the potential. And if you're lucky enough, it is a simp.
Oh yeah, the simp with potential.
Exactly. And then you more of that potential.
Okay.
And then 5 years from now, 10 years from now, everybody's going to be looking at you like,
Yeah.
how did she get that guy?
Yeah.
How the hell
That's
did
what
that
Michelle. That's
So
what
wait
Michelle
10 years
Obama
for
said.
people to get out the rap, right?
Yeah. She Barack said, "What would you?" This is what I heard that Barack said. Oh, you met that guy. You liked him. He could have been your husband. She said, "Yeah, but you're the president because I married you."
Hey.
And there's a lot of truth to
So
that.
she made that happen,
Absolutely.
and I don't doubt it for a second.
So I'm going to ask a question because you said you live in Atlanta
Yes.
and you have for 26 years.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have cities like Atlanta
Mhm.
or DC that say they're, far more women to eligible men,
Right.
what do you see as our chances of actually weaving through and finding love in this population where we're clearly the majority in gender?
All right. Let's define eligible men.
Oh,
What is an eligible man? From a black woman's perspective, since this is the audience that we're speaking to right now. What's a
Not
eligible-
attached to anyone else.
You're not attached to anyone else or doesn't have someone who thinks that they are attached to you.
There you go.
And I would suggest that the data suggests that 50% of black men have no kids, never been married.
In what city?
But okay, I've dated, but I've dated the men with no kid and never been married.
Yes,
At my big age,
yes.
they are
Big
some of the
age.
most challenging.
Yes.
Yes.
It's sassy. You said
And that's why dating is a young person's game.
Okay, okay.
People dating at big ages run into big problems.
and don't understand
what's the big age?
Thank you.
Well, I said at my
My
big
big
age.
Oh, your big age.
My big age. I
The
meet
fact
men
of the
that
matter
are
is-
my age or older who've
Mhm.
never been married,
Mhm.
don't have any
Younger.
kids. They are exhausting.
correct
And
the
no doubt
mood.
about it. And that is why dating is for young people.
Okay.
I tell anybody,
So we should be courting.
you should be courting at 22, getting married at 25.
What?
Because
Oh,
because what?
The other
If you-
25.
if-
The new 25.
oh, this
Yeah.
25.
That's good,
Yeah,
Benita.
The second 25.
You see, what happens is, people stay single through their 20s into their 30s, and they accumulate trauma.
Yeah.
They accumulate drama,
That's good.
right?
That's good,
You
Jeremy.
bounce from a relationship,
Come
it
on.
didn't work. That's another cut in the face. You bounce to the next relationship, that doesn't work. Another trauma. You bounce to the next relationship, that doesn't
That
work.
go like this.
Yeah.
All across the throat.
All
So
the
by the
trauma
time you get to 34 and a halfway decent guy comes along, you have so much trauma. This guy can't deal with it. He's not equipped to deal with a woman.
Because he didn't deal with his trauma.
Maybe so.
Right, right. He probably didn't.
He
So
could.
that's what I'm telling you. The big problem we have in our community is that we have too many unhealthy people trying to form healthy relationships. It's virtually impossible to do.
Preaching that.
And that's why I tell anybody, if you want to get married, have kids, and live the American dream, the time to really focus on it is before you accumulate all this trauma, because relationships are trauma. Even a healthy relationship is traumatic at times.
So I hear you, and I think one of our guests made a really good point, because we're realizing that now that we didn't realize, and we're 50 and above. And so what do we do now that we understand the trauma? We have healed the trauma for the most part. We're open, we're less judgmental, we're more objective. What are we looking for? Probably your side.
What you're looking for is a guy who has likely been through similar circumstances. Married,
Oh,
had 3 kids, divorced,
okay.
got beat up in the marriage because he's probably a beta kind of guy. He got abused, he got kicked around.
He's a simp.
Hey, we love Sims.
We love simps. I got it. I got it.
Yes, I'm
We
starting to
love
love
Sims.
them too.
Sims are pretty good,
Mhm.
right? They've been through that level of abuse.
Right. I get it.
They run
I
into
get
you
it. I
and they're
get it.
going, do I want to get beat up again?
Right.
Yeah.
And
Right.
if you present to him like you have the ability
Right.
to be that
Right.
abuser of a nice guy, what does he think? What's he gonna do?
He's out.
Hey,
He's
I've
out.
done this before. I'm no sucker.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
no sucker.
I'm not the other guy you thinking about. I am not that guy.
That's why it's
Yeah.
imperative that you understand people's what has caused them to end up where they have ended up.
Mhm.
What is their backstory?
That's good for 6 months. See, for 6 months, if you don't see somebody and you talk to them, you're gonna find out that.
It was great.
Yeah.
All I had was these.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
listening.
That's why Love in the Pot or whatever it's called, a show, Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where people get in the pot and
Love it.
yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for it. There's something to be said for it. But no, you see, at the end of the day,
Mhm.
people don't want to appreciate what makes the other person tick. They only care about what makes them tick,
That's good.
right? If
That's
you
the purpose
spend-
behind the love languages.
you have to
You
understand.
operate in your own love language, and you should be operating in the other person's love language.
Or understanding what that is.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
sharing it. Yeah, that's
Right.
good.
You
Yeah.
have to understand
Mhm.
what makes this guy, what puts a smile on his face.
Mhm.
Because men are generally hard to please.
Lies.
Well, I find, but no, I do find men simple.
You just have to know what
That was the
pleases
word
them.
I was thinking.
Minded.
You just have to know what pleases them. And be prepared to do it.
Yeah. Or not. That's your option.
Exactly.
That's your option.
Right.
Did y'all hear that? We just had an aha moment.
Oh, what was
Yeah. You have to figure out what pleases him
Yes.
and do it or not.
Or determine that this
Determine
is
this is
outside of
not
your
what I
wheelhouse.
want to do.
Right. That's why we're here, because we said not.
So do you feel
Which is
like
fine,
too
too.
many of us
Yeah.
women, we try to Mr. Potato Head our man? We want to build a man.
Feel
Do
the
you
man.
feel like we want to put him together? We
Yeah.
want to change him? Because I think some men come to you. I met a guy on a dating site in 2013.
Mhm.
And he told me
Mhm.
clearly,
Mhm.
you know, what his flaws were.
Right.
He ain't lie, because they the same flaws today.
Right. Okay.
Um,
That's fruitful.
But I'm like, okay, I can work with this. I can help you through it. And so I contorted myself to try and
Oh,
Deal with
that's good.
what that is.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling like I'm the person who can help.
You can fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like too many of us are that
I
way?
told you that's what Iyanla said. We don't want him unless he's hard, unless he's
I
broken.
don't know that that's necessarily the case. Sometimes it is, who am I to leave you just because you have stuff? I have stuff too. So there is no perfect person.
No,
There
But
the
is
if
no
it's
perfect
stuff,
the
having
person-
to be a stuff
boundary.
is a big
The
thing.
question you
Yeah.
have to ask and answer is the problems that he brings to the table, do you have the skill set
That's
to deal with?
Fix.
That's
The
right.
problems
And
that
do you
you
want
bring
to
to the
deal
table.
That's
with.
right.
Deal with.
Right.
I have the
Correct.
skill
That's
set
right.
to
Benita.
deal with.
Good.
Yeah.
Because whereas I might be able to deal with your issues, I might not be able to deal with her issues.
Mhm. They are the same. That's why.
Why, mother like daughter?
Jesus.
But understand the point. Understand the point.
This conversation has been fire. So I'm loving it. So our audience tells us now it's time for us to get into the platform.
Mhm.
No
So we got to get into the meat of the platform. So I set up my profile and I'm stopped there. So what happens?
All right, you set your profile up, and I think let me do a 30,000 foot and come down from there.
Oh, okay. Mile High Club, ladies. On the Mile High Club.
There you go.
Noted.
By outlining the strategic differences. Again, most critical one, 5 matches that you get to send out. You can receive as many as people want to send you.
Oh.
Right? So you can get 100 matches.
Okay.
You get to decide, do I like any of these guys or do I like none of these guys?
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just know everyone you like is going to cost you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's going to let them know
That's
that
life.
you're serious.
Preach.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. That's the first thing.
So how much is it going to cost?
Good. Yes.
The credits?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right now, we're doing a promotion where you join the site, you get 25 free credits for free.
Okay.
That's not going to be the case forever.
Sure.
Going forward is probably going to be a credit pack. You buy 5 credits, $50, 3 credits, $40,
Okay.
1
Okay.
credit, $20, something like that.
Okay.
But right now, since we're building out the platform, everybody who gets in, while the special is going on, you get the first 25 credits free.
Okay.
And if you're not married after 20 or in a serious relationship after 25
We
credits,
did something wrong.
then go to church on Sundays. Go to church on Sundays. That's my best advice.
Oh,
That's what you're seeing. I love it.
We
Is that what you're seeing, though?
But hear me.
Okay.
If you send a match request and it's not accepted within 7 days, it gets rescinded.
Okay. So we get
Okay.
that credit back.
That's
Yes.
unbelievable.
Yay.
You get the credit back. So we don't you don't send a match request and somebody can take 3 weeks to get back to you.
Yeah, we're not
They
having that.
know no.
Good.
They know the clock is ticking.
Mhm.
You have 7 days to decide, do I like her or do I not like her?
Okay.
Day 7, you no longer have that choice because it gets yanked back.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're not into, I'll get to her when I get to her.
Oh, that's so
No.
good.
That's not happening. So, if you decide you like her or you like each other and you match,
Mm-hmm.
then you start communicating, right? However that looks like to both of you, whether you want to video chat, whether you want to Snapchat,
Mhm.
whether you want to share social media, or whatever that looks like, it looks like. That's when you know become adults and you take it to whatever next level that is.
Okay.
You know, you do your due diligence that, okay, this person has represented themselves fairly. You know, this person is who they say they are. I mean, you know, you're going to run into quirky people because we're all quirky.
Sure.
So, I mean, you have to understand that, you know, they're going to have isms and schisms, as I call them, nuances that you're going to have to cope with. But that's true of anybody. Please, go ahead.
I have 2 questions.
Sure.
Is there a cost to join?
No.
And then what type of people have you noticed are joining Marrying America, and what do they have in common?
Right now, we're making a big push in Seattle. Because we're trying to roll this out in certain strategic cities first to get traction. Right now, we're focused on Seattle, Washington, then we're going to move to Austin, Texas.
What does Seattle have?
Right.
A lot of single, beta, simp guys who are looking for wives.
Get a
Thank you for
flight.
your honesty.
Let's get a flight.
High-tech guys. Okay, don't misunderstand. You have a lot of guys in Seattle who are in high-tech. You know,
That's
Seattle,
exactly right. That's
These
exactly
are
right.
engineers.
Correct. That's
Who
good.
are not alpha type of guys. I mean, they're in the lab, they're in the computer room. You know, look, you know, that's just the nature of the beast. These are the guys we're trying to appeal to,
Okay.
right? The guys who aren't gonna go to bars on a Saturday night and have game, because that's not what they do.
Right.
You're running to them at a bar or at a party, and you're gonna be like a geek in a corner and going, "Why doesn't he say something to me?" That's just not who he is.
He pulled up the black card. He spoke.
Exactly.
I saw him.
He shows.
Hello.
He shows you the stock options, and then all of a sudden, you don't care if he's a mute.
I would prefer it.
Exactly. So
He's a mute.
so the point is, we're targeting a very specific demographic, okay?
Okay.
Which is the guys who are not socially, who are socially awkward. They're not great conversationalists.
Yeah.
They are
What
great
happens
guys.
when they meet my family and my friends?
You're gonna have to train them up. You're gonna have to take them to Toastmasters. You're gonna have to school
Or
them.
not.
Or not.
That is how you get the high value guy. You take the raw material,
Mhm.
you take him to Toastmasters, you take him to, you know, whomever, And that's how you transform him
Yes.
from a nice guy into the high value guy. You have to do the work, you know.
Is it
It's not gonna land in your lap.
Is it filtered towards like location?
We
We're in
can't.
Virginia.
You can't.
You can
Absolutely.
filter it towards like
Absolutely.
if you're
Absolutely. You can live right here in Richmond. And you can decide, I only want to date guys in Chicago. And go, look, show me all the guys who match whatever criteria in
I
Chicago.
like that.
Because you might be moving to Chicago in 4 months.
Because a lot of the sites are very
Maybe.
location driven.
Pretty much, yes.
And I do like the fact that you can choose. Because, like, I could know that I'm moving to Chicago
Exactly.
in the next 3 months. And so I want to
Exactly.
look for that now. Versus,
Exactly.
I like that. To give me 3 months
I
to
want to
coach
look for that
myself.
too, because I can come visit you, because I'm staying here, but
That's
I can
right.
still go
That's
visit
right.
you.
You can come and see me.
Yeah. So, no. So,
Are we going to go international at any point?
international.
You love it too.
Short answer is yes. Because
All
the
right,
fact
that's
that-
all I need is a short answer.
Yeah, because it's marrying American.
That's right. You got it.
You have a lot of Asian women, you have a lot of South American women
We want to marry a
who
man.
want to marry American men. You have a lot of Eastern European women who want to marry American men.
So I have to ask the question for our LGBTQIA plus community. Can you choose which gender you're
Yes.
seeking?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes, we don't discriminate against
Okay.
gender or sexual orientation.
Okay. And I'm sorry if I left out a letter.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I think
Okay.
people,
It's a lot.
but yeah, we don't discriminate against orientation, sexual preferences. No, we are trying to get people into serious relationships.
Okay.
I do have another question. When you were talking about how we get the 5, and you were saying that, if we get 100 likes our way, do we get to see all 100 likes so we can evaluate our 5, or versus it being like, it's just whoever liked you first?
No, you see all 100.
So it advisedly would be, is that why you almost have the 7 days to decide, so you see how many roll in and then you kind of get a chance to decide?
Yeah, 7 days. If you get 100 likes for a match request, you have
You
7
have to
days.
take a day off from work.
After you get the match request, you decide of the 100 when I get in.
But it's a rolling 7.
Right.
Like if I get 30 today, that got 7. So you can't wait till you get all 100.
Right.
'cause 30
Right,
of them about to expire.
I mean, you get 10 today, you have 7 days from
Yeah.
today. You get 5 more
What a
tomorrow,
great
you have
problem
7
to
days
have.
from tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
Open to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how it works. I mean, and then you have to carefully evaluate because this is designed to be very efficient. You go on, you decide, is there a guy out here that I think is potential? You send him a match request. Within 7 days, you're going to know whether or not he's interested. Just that simple. So you get on, 5 minutes later, you're off. You get an email 2 days later that says, oh yeah, Mike thinks he accepted the request. So now you start.
Now it's
talking
on.
So I just want to make a statement. This isn't a question.
Yeah.
I admire your dedication to trying to solve a problem that wasn't your problem.
Right.
As you said, you've been married almost 40 years.
Right.
So this ain't even your problem.
No, it's not.
So I really admire that.
No,
about
it's
you.
not.
So,
It's not.
man, I'm good, man. Give it up for sincerity.
All right. Always
That's why originally started out being married in Black America. The problem in our community, there just aren't enough long-term sustained marriages.
Correct.
I happen to believe that there is something that can be done about that. Because for our community to thrive, we have to have solid family units.
And is that where your passion and commitment came from to create it? Not
So-
having this as your problem? You
or seeing the benefits and that are derived from having a healthy
in the
long-term
community.
relationship. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, as I drive through my community, I see the destruction and damage that has been done by so many of us not having these committed long-term relationships.
And
Right.
it hardens. It hardens.
Yes.
people. Yeah.
And it's generational. It jumps from one generation to the next.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I'm
That's
all about
good.
solutions. I'm all about we have to do something to stop this. Right?
So, in your 40 years,
Mhm.
did your wife marry a simp?
I tell you, that's an interesting question. That is very easy. And I'm gonna tell you the answer to that question.
I want to know.
I'm gonna tell you.
Who puts her shoes on in the morning?
I'm gonna tell you.
For you.
I am indeed a beta and a sim until I now need to become an alpha.
Until what?
I now need to become an alpha. I am only an alpha as necessary.
Okay.
But generally speaking, in my normal day-to-day frame, I'm a sim. Babe, do whatever you want. Now, if you're doing something that I'm not real kosher with, then
Okay.
I get into my alpha. So, all right.
And that's important because you switched to alpha and a lot of beta switched to sassy.
Well, it's not, so, no,
That's the attitude.
It's very different.
so yeah, I mean, I would not consider myself an alpha guy. I am only an alpha guy on an as-needed basis.
Were you raised by women?
I was raised by my mom and my dad. But women have played an influential role in my life also.
Can't you feel when a guy has that relationship with women?
And
You
when
can
they
just
don't.
and when they don't, but the respect,
Yeah.
the respect that they have, and I think that's important.
And he's
when-
also a girl dad.
right. That's the other piece, the girl dad, the girl dad, and so I think for me, that's an important piece because when you feel that, you're willing to take another step.
Yeah.
When you don't feel that, or when you feel the B word, which I cannot stand anybody of color, black man saying that, then I don't want to talk to you because you have no respect for who I am and what I've done. So,
And respect and the expectation. You expect me to be educated and high class and to maintain myself and not go out half naked versus the men who will just let me do whatever. Don't allow me to do whatever. I don't care how assertive I am.
that's when
Become alpha. Absolutely. We appreciate that. You got a brother?
That's not gonna happen.
You don't have a brother?
So
You got
I have not got my last week.
Yeah, that's what I said to him. I was ready to get married like 10 days ago. He got married 7 days ago.
So-
I know.
what we do in this few minutes that we have left, how do we get in touch with you? How do we all stay here right now and sign
I
up?
love on this.
Yeah, we
And-
want
and
you on
sign
that.
up.
Pull
Yeah.
out your phone.
There is no app.
Okay.
It's all web-based.
Okay.
The site is marryingamerica.com.
marryingamerica.com.
Go
All
to
the
it
social
now.
media accounts
Go to it
are
now.
Marrying America, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. It's all Marrying America. Marrying America.
Please sign up, y'all. Look,
We're
we're
gonna
gonna do a
sign up.
reunion show.
This is
And
this
Oh,
is
we all gonna bring our
this
friends.
is
Has
the
the,
biggest.
has the site, sorry.
Go ahead.
Has the site had any success stories?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're gonna be the
We're
first.
gonna be the first.
How old is it?
Well, it's been on a development now for about 2 years, but it's gone through
Okay.
many iterations.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Because it's, we've been fine tuning.
Well, we expect that we have never
gonna
had
be
this
the
many
first.
guests before. We're excited about
It's
this.
because
We're
of
excited
you.
about Jeremy flying up from Atlanta
Yeah,
to
thank
be
you,
with us.
Jeremy.
I appreciate you guys being here.
That's important that we understand that he chose to do this, and so we just need to at least get on that app. And we've got age from
And
30.
tell your friends because I can tell you.
Right.
I mean, there's a
Oh no, we
promotion
ain't
right
tell-
now.
We ain't telling.
Yeah, tell your friend until we get out there.
Yeah.
They want to sell first.
You get on now because you get on later and you won't be getting these credits for free.
That's
That's
their fault.
We,
That's
but
their
we
fault.
will. We will tell. But we will do a great opening so folks can listen. But this has just been really, really, really amazing.
Yes.
Thank you. I
Really
appreciate you
appreciate
having
so
me.
much.
Thanks,
And
Benita. It's good to
we-
see you.
Yes. Thank you
Thanks,
to our
Benita.
audience. Thank you to our production person.
Yes.
We'll be back in Richmond.
Back home. Thank you to the Culture Mix Studio family. We're happy to be here. And until next time,
And this is live.
yes, we're
Yes.
live.
We are
With
live.
Live in the Salon with Benita and Rita.
Yes.
Until next time.
1:00 every Sunday.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes.